Oh, come on. Wait.
Did it not work?
No, it worked. It's just a pop-up happened. I was like, please.
That's funny. But hello, everyone. Welcome to another Toonkind of 12 FPS. My name is Winona, and I am playing a Jewel Pendragon again today. My little old lady cat.
Whom we all love and treasure.
Yes.
And Marigold has definitely not imprinted like a little duck. No, this isn't like the 7th grandparent. No, what are you talking about?
I was about to say, how many grandparents does Marigold have now?
Well, okay, you want me to count? Okay, so there's, let's see. There's, Alice, there's Whisper, there's Buttercup, there's Craggletooth, there's... I forgot the name of Buttercup's wife. Shoot. Heck. No. Buttercup's wife! I'm so sorry, Kendall. I feel like I'm missing someone. Heck. Wait, my own character! That's right! My own character, Anemone. There we go. So we got 6.
Nice.
And this will be the 7th. Cool.
Nice. Yeah. I had an intro. I had another intro, and I needed to take a moment.
I think I forgot my own. Shoot. I forgot to introduce myself. This is great. This is wonderful.
This is a perfect FPS. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, folks. If it wasn't... I mean, it's me, Comet. And I'll be pairing Marigold, who has an obscene amount of parents and grandparents.
Yes, she does, and we love her so much.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know where to begin.
It's just parent magnet.
Parent magnet. I mean, look at that child.
Look at this horse. You can't... How can you not parent this horse?
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So how's Marigold doing? How's her day been today?
It's going pretty alright, I think. Nothing's happened. So that's great. Still having a crisis. But like, she's just trying very hard not to think. And I do think this is not good for her. But, yeah, she's just, vibing in the Scribbles residence.
Yes, and in the Scribbles residence, there is a cat named Jewel, who is, when are you getting to the apartment? Are you getting there early in the morning? Are you getting there in the afternoon?
Early in the morning, yeah.
Okay. You see, as you open the door to the apartment, you see a very messy apartment. You see Jewel out and about in the apartment, just getting out all these sorts of like magical, what you assume is magical ingredients. They sure do look weird. You see them get out. You see them have containers. You see them have giant cooking pots. You see them have racks for some reason, like you hang clothes. And you just see, like, it's not fully messy yet, but it's already pretty messy, and Jewel has taken up half of the apartment with what looks to be some sort of arts and crafts project.
Marigold is just standing there, and she's watching this. This is getting very close to looking like Mana's home, except replace the paper with fabric.
Yeah, this cat has not noticed you are here. They are.
Yep.
They are taking what looks to be like
Mhm.
out of the ruff of their fur, like they're reaching back, like almost to lick themselves, but no, they're just somehow getting into a hammer space and like pulling out different stuff.
She's just. I'm sorry. She doesn't seem to be wanting to distract whatever is happening. she's just standing there and watching it all happen, and just slowly makes her way to the kitchen to make herself some tea.
There is no space. There are pots and pans all over the stove already.
She is going to try. Maybe make one for Jewel as well. Maybe a sleight of hand to see how good she manages to like move things out of the way and try and make things.
Sleight of hand or stealth.
They're both a +3. I'm gonna go with sleight of hand. Oh, 19. Okay. Cool. Okay, yeah, she expertly just shuffles everything into one place, make sure they're not like gonna fall later. Just
yeah, you
and until she finds the teapot, you just and boil some water.
Yeah, it's mainly just the bowl. It's just mainly just like the big like stew pots or and stuff. The main one's the big stew pot that is out. But yeah, you find the tea kettle where you usually find it. And you begin to brew tea behind Jewel's back. Let's see if this cat can proceed.
I put my head in my head. Yeah, please, please.
No, that's an 8.
That's an 8? Oh no. Hyper focused.
This cat is hyper focused as they're just getting out stuff. As they're like they're also like moving some. Hey, those are new. So there's some new plants in the apartment now that are on top of the that are on top of the coffee table. And Jewel seems to be doing something with those. Like she's sort of like stripping them down and stuff and putting some of the leaves into bowls and everything.
She's a little bit. She's pretty much eyes emoji at the plants. Oh, new plants. Yes, good. Want to ask about them, but she's gonna. I think Jill only notices Marigold's there until she sets a cup of tea.
Let's see how
next to.
Let's see how high this cat jumps.
Please. Would that be a wisdom?
Yeah, it's a wisdom and it's an 18. So.
Yay!
So this cat doesn't jump like to the ceiling like a cat would, if really surprised. This does like a bit of a and looks at the tea and then looks up and he's like, "Oh, Marigold, why the hell did you get here?"
I just got here.
The cat cocks an eyebrow as it looks at the tea.
Yeah.
You just got here, eh?
I lied. I got here like 6 minutes ago.
The cat nods approvingly. Let's see. Thank you for the tea. As the cat grabs the teacup and drinks. Yeah, like this cat is like sitting up on its hind legs. Like, have you seen The Cat Returns?
Yes.
Basically like that.
Yeah, good, wonderful. With a cup that's probably half her size.
Yep. Good tea. Good tea.
She just beams. Yes, she made tea good. She got a good grade in tea, which is a normal thing to want and possible to achieve.
Yes, of course it is. It's totally normal. Sorry, the apartment's a bit of a mess. I'm just doing a project.
It's okay. It's actually pretty normal for it to be this messy. You should have seen Scribbles when he was doing the research.
Oh, I can imagine it. I've seen wizards. I was made by a wizard. I know how they act.
She's not, of course.
Sorry, that again? Comet?
Oh, she just nods, of course.
Fortunately, I took some habits from my Emily. Like spreading everything out.
What's this for?
Oh, you're gonna love this kid. I'm making your father a new spellbook.
Oh, a new book. Like, you're making a book?
Not just any book, kiddo. Gonna make an indestructible book.
Her eyes sparkle.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about his booking ever destroyed again. Except by a wish spell. But that's very, 1% chance of happening.
She's just nodding. She looks very excited. Starts vibrating because, oh, strong book. Book that won't get hurt. Yes, good.
Jewel nods. I made one a while back for one of my kids, and they seemed to really like it, so I decided that, well, dust off the old cookbook per se and start making this again.
You need a cookbook for making... Oh.
It's a phrase, a word, it's just
okay, one of those things.
Yeah, try to lighten up the mood, you know? It's just like, it's been a while since I've made something myself, but heck, I'm 1,000 years old. I can say I'll be fine.
She's not, of course.
That's why we always buy extra, just in case if something goes wrong. And say Jill sips her tea.
And Marigold takes hers. He looks around. Is there anything I could help with?
Jill flicks her ears to attention. Huh, you want to help?
She nods.
Yeah, why not? I haven't done something like this in a long time. Man, I used to create stuff with the kids all the time. They always wanted to help out when they were younger.
Ooh, like what stuff?
I didn't make, of course, when they're young, you can't have them too close to some of the ingredients. It's just like, you don't want them to eat accidental poison.
Oh dear, no. Yeah.
But you can help me make this, you can help me make the solution, to the book.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Good thing about me, I cannot get poisoned.
Well, of course, you're a warforged.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty interesting one, too. And Jewel, like, puts
Mm-hmm.
her tea down as, say, she starts flying around Marigold. I gotta
Jesus.
say, Centaur Warforged. Something you don't see that often. Honestly, have I ever seen one before? I don't think I actually have.
Huh. Just thinks a little bit. Do you want to make an investigation?
Yes, indeed
Or just
I
yeah,
do.
see like just how well she's built, you know.
Yeah,
She's made robots. You know how to
yeah,
make them.
yeah. Okay, that's a nat 20.
Oh, nat 20. Okay, cool. She is not built great.
Yeah.
Jill can instantly tell the metal is very well, she's made out of the what was it? Aluminum. Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Aluminum. Which is, not the strongest.
Yeah, it's not the strongest.
Very very flexible, but oof. And the joints are pretty, how do I say this? Not expertly made. This is just she's just made of like bowl joints. It's just magnet. It's just a magnet bowl. This isn't. Who made this? Who made her? This is bad. How is she not falling apart? I mean, she has fallen apart, but Jewel hasn't seen it.
Yeah, I feel like after like sort of like the pondering thought, it's like I don't think I've ever seen a Centaur Warforged. She like goes on top of her to like inspect this craftsmanship, and she immediately sees after years and years of experience how poorly made this girl is made. She freezes.
This is appalling.
This is absolutely.
This is a disgrace.
She needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Whoever made her had no idea what they were doing.
It's above. This cat is like almost grows in size as you hear a primal growl. Who in the nine hells allowed, or in the heavens above, allowed this monstrosity? Who, not you in particular. No, you are beautiful, Marigold. You are a beautiful person, but your body is a disgrace.
Still shrinks a little bit.
Jules just like tries to see this and just like tries to calm herself. She like shrinks down a little bit. Hey, do you also want to make a perception check?
I'd love to. What was the perception again? That's a +2. Cool. 12. Jewel is currently above her, so.
Yeah, say you notice like her body, like when she was growing a little bit big, shift into something a little bit more sharper, but you don't know what this the sharpness is. As the moment that Jewel like sees you shrink away from her anger, say she reclaims herself and goes back to kitty size, like sorry, it's just you are a living being. say you are say, and Jewel just goes over and hugs you. It's just like,
Mm-hmm.
no one say this. Say, how are you alive, darling?
She just a nervous laugh. I have no idea.
I I know this is a lot, but as a as a as an artificer and expert, I would have to say on making war forges, can I see inside of you?
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
I say,
She just
kid, you don't have to.
shrugs her.
I say, kid,
No,
you don't
no,
have to.
no, it's okay. Just she just shrugs her jacket off and just like goes to the latch at her side. Um, and just swings it open. Yeah. Well, you. I'm gonna just carry that 20 anyway.
Yeah,
Jewel. Well, first of all, there's some plants in there, which is a little bit weird.
yeah.
That's weird. Um, and it's oddly kind of empty. Like there's some bits and pieces, like the just crossing the line of the bare minimum to make a warforged.
Yeah, this cat has prayer hands. This cat has prayer hands, as they've
Mm-hmm.
just as they like they. This is just like
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to keep their cool oh so much.
Mm-hmm.
As this cat is just like sees that they're empty, which is extremely wrong.
It's it's almost empty. There's some mechanisms in there, but once again, it's just enough to keep this girl working
This cat,
and nothing more.
yeah, you don't need a perception or insight from the kid. This cat is extremely worried about this girl, as they're like,
Mm-hmm.
just like, okay, I need to take a closer look. I see as the cat jumps inside Marigold.
What? Okay.
What's,
Yeah.
what's with the flowers, girl?
Um. Oh boy. Well, they're important. They are. Me in a way. So getting rid of them would be very bad.
Okay, all right, good to know. This is a lot to take in, but I'm trying to. I'll be honest with you, kid. I am trying to not lose my shit because this is this is not how to build a warforge. Like none of this is normal.
Okay, that's great. That's good. That's not great, but good to know. Okay.
As the cat is also very like it's like floating inside Marigold. Like goes like
Mhm.
they're trying not to touch the flowers now that they're
Mhm.
like they fully know like okay those flowers are important. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
As like
Yeah.
as they probably
Do you want to make another perception?
yeah. 19.
Okay, moment. Hold on. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, these. I need to like this is a real kind material, like Warforged. It's these flowers, like, it's kind of like against the flowers look kind of like painty, like a backdrop.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, that's you noticed that. And they're kind of just they're moving a little bit. Just the buds are just facing you. Just a little bit weird. That's a little bit weird. They're just kind of aware. But like she said that was her in a way.
Uh-huh.
So that might explain it.
This cat gives a little nod as they go deeper into Marigold.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I have no idea what size she is right now, so I'm
She's shrunk herself down a bit smaller, so.
Okay. Oh, heck. Wait, I just realized something.
Yeah, I know.
Oof.
I was like, yeah, wait until she sees the fun part.
Not only that. Give me a little bit to think.
You're fine.
Okay, okay. You didn't roll a 19. Yeah, you just float a bit further down, like in her like torso area. And where all the roots are clinging to is some kind of orb.
Yeah.
Again, very pretty much it's how do I describe it again? Shoot. Well, first of all, it does look. This is more thought about. How this core looks. Yeah, this is her core.
Yeah.
Her core looks a bit more made with thought than the rest of her. But still, regardless, looks like it's made with like tape and chicken wire. Is that the correct thing to say? I think it was.
I mean, it might as well be for Jewel because it's
like
how badly this girl is made.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a glass orb with like some kind of glowy orangey yellow for the lack of it looks like a glowy lava lamp is inside.
Yeah, and to say Jewel knows better than to touch it. However, because of her artificer stuff, like she can just examine this thing and just like almost pull up like their own sort of like hollow pad with their with their bodies. Like, okay, let's see what we have here. I'm guessing this is the core, but let's see how shoddily made. Oh my god!
Yeah, Julia, this thing is. What's the fucking word I used? I'm sorry for swearing. I don't know why I've been swearing a lot.
Perfect. I mean, Jewel's a swearer.
Yeah. I don't know why I apologize, but because I swear a lot. Because I lost the notes. That's what I'm apologizing for.
That's fair. That's fine. You're good.
I'm gonna try. I can't find it. Okay. This is. This is definitely like some kind of like some kind of engine that's supposed to like use some kind of fuel to make everything work. But the fact that it's also her core, it's also got like a lot of magic in there. Like a lot of magic in there.
Yeah, like
This
Jewel is just like prayer handsy again, because it's like they can get they have the experience.
Mm-hmm.
They can see.
You're wondering, yeah.
They're just like, this body is sucking the life out of her, but not really, because something else is also not helping that.
Yeah.
But they don't know that.
Something, yeah.
They don't know what that something is.
Mm-hmm.
They know something is helping that, but
you can tell there's like two different things. One is it's like two different magic vibes. For the probably that's how I can say it.
Yeah. And Jewel is just very quiet.
Yeah. You can tell that this is how she was made is just heavily relying on magic instead of actually functioning.
Yeah. And that's not how a Warforged is supposed to be made. This is the opposite of what a Warforged is, and that is Jewel has become eerily quiet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And because I didn't realize this would have been a thing. It's till now.
Yeah.
Jill, do you want to make another investigation?
Yes. 16.
Yeah, okay. God damn it. Okay, yeah. Jill, do you want to look around a little bit more?
Jewel will. She doesn't want to, but she will. She needs to see the full extent of this monstrosity.
Mm-hmm. You say something. At the very bottom, there's some kind of box there. Doesn't look attached to anything.
Jewel is like, is it like a shoebox, or is it just like...
No, just like a mechanical box.
Jewel is gonna go over to the box, and Jewel is gonna see, could she open it, or is it locked?
It's not like it's just box shaped. Sorry, I should have said. It's not, well, unless you got like some tools to open it.
She has tinkerer's tools, she has thieves' tools, she has all the tools.
Cool. You just want to see what this thing is? Cool. Jewel, this seems to... So, Jewel does this, just...
Yeah, Jules does this very carefully, and very, it will be put back exactly as it was. Like, she is an expert again. Yeah. But yes.
Jewel, this looks like a memory storage.
The moment Jewel sees this, she puts everything back.
It looks like it was like dislodged, and it kind of fell.
Jewel knows that this is dangerous, and this is And before they go any further, Jewel is gonna. Marigold hears like a reverberating of a big breath. Sweetie, honey,
Yeah.
my little Marigold.
Hello?
Hello, darling. I want to rip whoever made you throat out, first of all.
Cool. That sounds like something everyone wants to do.
Second of all, I found something that very interesting. And since this has to do I basically found your memory storage. However, it looks to
I have a what?
Exactly. All artifice. Basically, this is somewhat of your brain, in a way. It's a very shoddy. Like, this is not how artificers are made at all. However, after thousands of years of experience, I can attest this is a memory storage. However, it's been dislodged, and, well, I think dislodged is a perfect way to explain it. And do you want me to undislodge it? Do you want me to put it back? Like, do you want me to fix it? I'm not going to do anything unless I have your full blanket permission. This is your body still.
Hmm. Oh, that's a, okay, that's well, here's the thing, Jewel. I have no memory of my time at the park. And I'm really worried that's it.
This doesn't have to be a today thing, darling. We could do this later. I at least know where it is in your body, and I can fix it. But this is a fully up to you thing.
Jill can hear her just do like a sigh. Just like she's having. Okay. Well, okay. The thing is, I don't, I don't know, 'cause I know it's gonna probably be bad. It's probably gonna be bad. It's gonna, from context clues, that's probably gonna be bad. I think. And that's what I'm scared of. I'm scared, but also I'm really sick of not knowing things.
I mean, that's fully understandable, dear. I don't know what this park is to you, but obviously some shit went down. I mean,
it sure did, and I don't remember what it is. And I want to know, but again, it's not gonna be great, and that's what I'm scared of.
Nothing like this is ever gonna be great.
No.
But kid, listen to me, kid. You have me. You have your father. You have your mother. You have your little brother. Even though he's still inside of your father. Okay, that just sounds wrong, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You have your family with you. They're not gonna go anywhere.
No, if they put that thing back in, the Angst is gonna be. I mean, we already suspected as such.
Yeah, we already
Or
suspected as such.
but
I say
I
I'm
this
always
is
down to anything. There's
yeah.
But Jewel is fully letting Marigold make this decision.
I'm just gonna just double check with my plans for 1 second. I think it'll be fine. Okay. I just gotta do a little thinky thunk for a second. I'm so sorry.
No, you're
I didn't
fine.
realize this is a thing that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
Marigold takes a deep breath, which is not really a thing that it's just kind of just emotion. And I want to know what happened. Can you put it back in?
Of course, darling. Of course, darling. As Jewel does give your underside a little bit of a pap, so you do feel that little bit of reverberation in the body. All right, I'm gonna put I'm gonna do as she gets to the box and starts putting in. All right, I'm putting it in right now. I am fixing stuff.
Okay.
As she takes her tinkerer's tools, and she's done this many times. It's just like, yeah, she fixes. She fully puts everything back together, or at least for the memory storage. Is just and fixes it.
Uh-huh. There's a couple of sparks. And the lights kind of in the box kind of just slowly just starts turning on. Like like an internet.
Yep.
When you put it back in. Yep. And I have to think. Okay. You're still inside her, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Jewel, I'm so sorry. Jewel starts hearing a like a music box melody.
Interesting.
And where the heck did I put those words? Hold on. No, please, this And you feel where did it go? Where'd it go?
It's okay, Comet.
Is that it? Is it here? Nope. I think I can vaguely remember it. Okay, never.
It's
I'm
okay.
gonna try.
It's all right.
I'm so sorry, folks.
No.
I just didn't expect this, so I didn't have it prepared. And um, you see, um, uh, no, you don't see. Um, she jostles a bit,
Mm-hmm.
and you can tell. Um, and Marigold has kind of just stood up. And from the outside perspective, um, she's holding her hands into a circle, like much like the Copelia pose, if a horse could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Oh boy. Okay, I gotta do a song. Great. Oh great. Oh wonderful. Um.
You don't have to.
And you're diff. But I want to. But I'm so nervous. Okay.
Okay.
Um. Jill. Jill, you still from up above you. There's you can hear reverberating from her voice box,
Mm-hmm.
like not her voice,
Mm-hmm.
but definitely a recording of one. um it just starts to play. um and you hear welcome dearest friends, welcome to your dreamland, we hope you enjoy your stay, we're here to entertain. We've got joy and laughter, stay forever. What more could you want? Welcome to Grandeur Park. And you're absolutely like flung around the entire time inside her because she is doing her dance routine.
Oh boy. Let's see what a dex does for Jewel.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how jostled this kitty is. Not pretty good. That's that's an 18. They're fine.
Okay, yeah. It's just try to stay in the middle
Yeah.
so it doesn't get hit by the, I guess, wool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, and Um, hmm. Hmm. How do I see this? I think at when it stops and you realize she's still now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want the entrance is still open?
Kid, are you okay? Can you hear me?
She's quiet.
Ah, fuck. As she gets out, she gets out and see what's happening.
Gonna do it with save. Disadvantage probably. Okay. I guess. That's a 15 and a 22.
We're just rolling high today.
Why? Oh well. She's Jill, she's just standing still. And it's, well, first of all, it's kind of made whatever she was doing, it kind of made a mess. Because there was everything everywhere. That's kind of why I was kind of hesitating to do this, but she's just slowly, very, very slowly, just sits on the floor and then just lies down and then just starts curling up.
Oh, kid. As say Jewel like goes on the floor with her and just like curls into her arms. Talk to me. Come on.
Julie, actually, I mean, okay. She starts just whimpering, and you see green sketches start up here again, on her silhouette, just not exactly following her out. What she looks like. It's like something's just sketching over and over and over. But it's not really deciding on a shape.
Say Jewel puts a paw to Marigold's cheek. Come on, say something to me. I'm here.
We were in there for a year. I'm 16.
Who is 16?
We were in there for a year.
For a year?
I don't know. I don't know how long.
Say, Jewel is just wrapping a wing around Marigold.
Just gonna cling to Jewel. And Jewel sees just green sketchy tears just fall from her face.
Yeah, Jewel's like trying to catch those tears and see. They look very tuned. They look tuned like her. They are very concerned.
I don't know how it would react. It does, I guess you can still feel them, but like it kind of disappears after a few seconds. And I have to try and think. Um. I. She won't let us out. She wouldn't. She could. I. She knew where we were in. I didn't think she knew first, but she did find out, and she still didn't.
She put you in here?
Yeah.
Jules is like her fur is a bit bristled at the thought of like, oh boy, that core is a soul.
Mm-hmm. And then she kind of, you hear something, click in her throat, and you hear the voice from the song, like an older woman's voice, is just say, well, what does she say? Heck, wait, hold on. I'm trying. Sorry, I'm very nervous because this is the first time I've ever used her voice. So
Fair enough.
Mhm.
You go ahead.
Yeah. And kind of realize this is like a recording of some sorts. You hear the voice say, "Well, fossil fuel is so expensive these days, and nothing. What's a better energy source than ghosts?" And it just clicks again.
Jewel is. Do you want to make it insight?
Sure. Insight. What was that again? Okay, +2. Hate that kind of. Yeah, she is kind of distracted because she is kind of just holding her throat now.
I mean, you can tell this cat's livid. This cat is remaining calm, but this cat is livid. It's just like, that woman doesn't respect life. Ghosts are people. Say, to use them as a fuel source, that's unforgivable. Oh, just sweet baby, as Jewel pets Marigold again.
She's just crawled into a ball tighter.
Oh, sweet baby, sweet baby. You need to get out of that body. You need to get out of that body.
What? She's just looks up at Jewel. I've been in This isn't mine anymore. I want out.
Of course you do. Of course you do, sweetie. Of course you do. As Jewel gets a bit bigger, but in a way just to like wrap.
Oh, Jesus. Hold on.
Oh, you alright? Fire alarm, it looks like. Ah, car alarm. Ah, I see. Neighbors properly. That's fair. Yeah, heck. Yeah, I know, right? Way to ruin the moment, neighbors. Still going. Why now? Why? No, don't be sorry. You can't control this. You're fine, Comet. I love you dearly. I'm sorry. It's okay. But man, this has been an FPS so far. I didn't think we would get this deep. Like, I didn't think we would get this deep either. It's okay. It's alright, Comet. I pat you. Yeah, that's fine. Jeez. Come on, neighbors. Get your car. Yeah, let's say we could take a little break. And say, yeah, we could take a little break. We'll be right back, folks. I'm gonna pause my recording until we can get this settled. And we are back on.
Yay, thank you, Nona.
No problem.
Sorry once again. Well, I don't know what I'm saying sorry for, but still, car alarm is finally off, and we can jump right back in.
Yeah. Yeah, before that went off, I was say the only thing I had to add was say you see Jewel turn basically Chester size as they let
Ooh.
as they let you cling on to the kitty, and they wrap themselves with around. They wrap their wings around you.
Yeah, and she's clinging to Jewel very weakly. Just buries her face into her fur. And she's shaking.
You can say as much or as little as you want to, girl. Just let it all out. Just let it all out. Cry if you need to. Cry into me. But I am here for you.
I think at that prompt she starts sobbing.
And Jewel just pets their hair, and just it's just letting them have like their moment, just like letting them let it all out.
Yeah, she's just crying for a really long time. Why didn't she? She knew we were in there. We asked. We were begging to get out. And she would. We kept on breaking, and she kept on fixing us, and then kept us work.
Jules, just you can just hear a little bit of rumbling. It's trying to purr, just to like have that vibration of trying to comfort her as like Jewel nuzzles her.
There was so many people, and it was so loud all the time, and no one could. No one could hear us. No one could.
Well, I can hear you now, and I don't know what happened to the others, but I promise I'll make sure you're gonna be okay. Or if there's any others that you know of that are still out there, we'll make sure they will be okay.
Marigold just, things tighter. And just does a weak nod.
It won't be today. It probably won't be tomorrow, but you have my word. I will do anything that you want me to do when fix this. just let everything out.
I know there's... My family back at the park, they're still...
They're still there?
Mhm. I need to go back to them.
She nods. You will. But for right now, you need to take some time for yourself. This is a lot to take in for such a small kid as you.
And, she just takes her time, because she doesn't really know what... She can't do anything else. She's just clinging to Jewel.
And Jewel's just letting her cling to her. And say, Jewel knows this is a very vulnerable moment for Marigold, and she's just being there as a source of comfort for her. You can just sit here and you just cuddle, or if you want to try to get your mind off of things, you can still help me make the book, but it doesn't matter. I am here for you. I'll do anything for you for right now.
I think she just stays there for quite a bit, and eventually she kind of just lifts her head up and just looks at the table that they were that Jewel was working on. I mean, working at.
Yeah.
Jill can probably tell this distraction, something to work on.
Jewel gives a little nod to this and stands up. All right, kid. We'll take things one thing at a time. Let's go over to the kitchen and start brewing up a potion.
She nods, but she's just staying quiet.
Jewel will lead her over to the counter and she doesn't press Marigold for talking or anything. It's just like there's always a hand there seems to be a hand, like always not a hand, but like a tail right beside her hand, just in case if she needs that sort of still comfort and grip. Jewel will give that to her still.
She's she's still quiet. She still hasn't said a word, but every now and then she just bonks her forehead against Jules.
And Jules bonks hers back.
And just kind of just works quietly.
Mm-hmm. And Jewel will shows Marigold how to get the put the ingredients in the pot and how to prepare them correctly. It's just it's a very quiet cooking session as they do this, as Marigold keeps an eye on the potion as it's brewing. Jewel starts working with the plants and how to make them into sort of a pasty sort of look. Let's look into sort of a paste, and puts them into a separate container, and is a separate large container that is almost the size of the coffee table.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're literally making a book from scratch.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like just like the doing something, just like even like just stirring the pot or just doing the motion. It's it's grounding her.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just focusing.
Yeah, and once the potion is done, they put it in with the paste so they can have the big sort of wooden. I'm not very sure if you don't know. I actually did a little bit of research about how to make paper. So they have these wooden large things with mesh. So you can scoop up the pulp without the thing, but they let the pulp sit in with the potion for a little bit, and then they scoop it out. And even Marigold is able to there's a separate sort of part in the apartment where they say she uses her hoofs to squeeze the rest of the juice out before hanging up the pieces of paper on the drying racks. But again, Jules doesn't press for conversation, and she does continue give little head bonks at Marigold when needed. But they eventually are just waiting for the paper to dry.
And the the feel it's the there's still the air of just somber around her. There's still they're still just processing, but just watching the paper dry and the there's just something peaceful about it, just watching it dry.
And Jules just wraps her tail and wings around her again.
She just leans into Jewel.
You're gonna be fine. Just like your brother is going to be. We say you both have people that love you very much and are gonna take care of you.
And she just nods weakly. The small nod.
I'll take this just one step at a time. Say, just process what you've just learned, and we'll then take the next step.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're just sitting there watching paper dry.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. This is a very quiet moment.
Mm-hmm.
Just her trying to process her the nightmare that happened 10 years ago, and but fighting it with trying to focus on just making this book for her brother so he doesn't get hurt again.
Mm-hmm.
Just focusing on the future.
Mm-hmm. And Jewel is just being silent as she's like her process this, and it's just, and say she's just just grandma energy. She's just like, just let it all out, sweetie.
she's yeah, she's hugging Jewel again, and she's just quietly just starts crying again.
There, sweetie, there. I'm here for you. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
He just stays there for a while.
Jewel, probably after a little bit, like, sighs, is like, this paper's gonna probably take a little bit to dry. Do you wanna stay here in the apartment? Do you wanna go out and do something?
And she just shakes her head.
Okay. We'll stay here.
Too many people.
She nods. Alright. We'll stay here where it's just us. Eventually your father will get home, and so will your mother, I say. And then they can also help, I say. They'll be here for you. We don't have to do anything that you don't want to do today. It's all about you, Marigold.
And she just clings tighter. And just, once again, just buries her face into Jewel's fur.
And Jewel, hugs Marigold again, wrapping her paws around her as well as her wings. God, I don't want to end it like this. At the same time, I have nothing else.
Yeah. Me neither. We could say that. Do you want to just speed up the book?
Yeah. Say to logic, the book speeds up, and they eventually say it takes a little bit, along with some prestidigitation from Jewel, because it's like this kid needs this.
Yeah.
As they say, as Jewel takes the papers, like there are the cutting materials to cut the papers into even things, so there's no frayed edges. Jewel like help. Mind, please work. But Jewel shows Marigold, like once she has the sewing all done, how to bind the book to bind the leather to the book and everything, and like shows her how to properly do it. And they eventually get they get the spell book. It's very plain, but Jewel has like start infusing after it was binded correctly, started infusing it with magic, and eventually she said, "All right, I think it's about done. I think we have it." As Jewel lifts up the leather tome, which is a bit heftier than his original spell book, but she wanted to give him more pages.
Marigold just looks at the book with wide eyes and she smiles.
Yep.
And the small one, and just tracing the outline of the book.
I think your brother's really gonna like this book.
I think so too.
It was made by love. It was made by his sister.
She smells a lot softer at that.
And Jules, sorry, you go.
Kind of just does a little think. And she kind of opens her chest again. And just kind of plucks out one blossom. And just holds it for a second and just turns to Jewel. Can we make this into a bookmark?
Jewel just smiles so softly. He's like, "Of course we can, darling. Bring it here. Bring it here."
She just smiles again and closes the latch and gives the flower to Jewel.
Yeah, and Jewel like takes out of her hammer space some more like weaving thread. Not weaving thread, but like, or not yarn, but just, I don't know what what the word for it is, but just like,
it's okay, beloved.
But they say, and they weave a bookmark that matches like the marigold flowers. It's a complementary colors into it, and they weave the end of the marigold into the vine's back, and they make sure they properly connected so it wouldn't go away or anything. and they connected to the book to make a marigold flower bookmark.
And she just hugs Jewel.
Jewel hugs back. There.
Thank you.
No problem, kid. I think this is now perfect. I know, right?
Turns into a puddle.
I'm already a puddle.
I turned into a puddle.
I know. We at least ended it on soft.
We did it. We ended it on soft.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Nona.
Thank you. Ah. And thank you all people who are listening in right now. I hope you enjoyed this wild ride.
Thank you for listening, folks. I'll see you later.
See ya. Have a happy time
Thank you,
zone.
Nona.
Right,
Have a good time zone. Bye.